All right, so more rain on the way, obviously. Heavy rain is possible overnight tonight and into Monday morning, and then warmer and drier later on in the week. All right, here's what we got. So 63 today, more than 10 degrees below average. The rain cooling us down. We were as warm as 93 back in 1910, but we're going to get closer to this 75 as the week continues to move on. All right, the rain keeping us on the cooler side. Yeah, high staying in the 60s, but by about Tuesday and into Wednesday, we'll start to see that change. As high pressure moves in, we start to see some ample sunshine. For now, we're seeing ample rain. Now, I talked about heavy rain potentially. If some of the storms in the western Gulf start to meet up with some of this flow from the Pacific, then we get some heavier rain on the coast and even inland. Most of it will stay out there over the open water, but if those storms start to move closer, we'll see more of this yellow, orange, and red indicating heavier rainfall. I think we can get a little heavy rain overnight and into tomorrow. Right now, the wind's not too bad. We'll have fast-moving upper-level winds from the north move in. Those will spike up our winds, and we could see winds gusting to 25 to 30 miles per hour. So you add the winds, the rain, and even some fog in there. Yeah, conditions going to be on the, again, maybe the nasty side. All right, here's our dew points. Got knocked down into the 30s and the 40s a few days ago with frontal passage. I said, though, as moisture continues to move in, these numbers would rebound. But when temperatures on the lower side doesn't feel all that stuffy and doesn't feel all that bad. Now, here's our future visibility. Getting taken down pretty good with some of this fog, especially tomorrow morning when you're headed back to school and to work. Visibilities could be impeded. So yes, please be careful on that drive or that walk or whatever you're doing. All right, high pressure's on the horizon, but for now, we have storms in the western Gulf, storms pushing in from the west, all that meeting up here in the crossroads, fast-moving upper-level winds. The good thing about these winds is it should push storms through the area very much on the quicker side. But we're going to deal with potential heavy rain, but then the high does move into the area, starts to clear us off. We'll start to see a clearing from west to east. We'll see sunshine and eventually warmer temperatures, and of course, we're going to stay on the dry side. Here's our future tracker. Here is what we have. So we could see some heavy rain along the coast and out over the open water, but if these storms push in further from the Gulf, then this can move a little further inland. We can see heavier rain in portions of the crossroad and further inland away from the water. Small craft advisory, winds gusting to 30 knots, water temperature 71, but with our seas 6 to 9, occasionally up to 11 feet. Yeah, bays are going to be on the rough side. All right, so this evening we'll be in the 50s. I got a 90% chance of some showers overnight. Here is what we have. 55 degrees cloudy, 90% chance of some rain. And then for tomorrow, we could see some heavy rain early on. Winds picking up as well. An 80% chance of rain. Temperatures staying below average again in the lower 60s. Okay, looking ahead. Here is what we have. So, an alert day for Monday. Some heavy rain for our commute early in the morning, going back to work and to school. But then those storms start to move off. By Tuesday, look at that, 64, a little bit of a warm-up, but more sunshine and more sunshine in the 70s by Thursday. But then look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or at least Friday, Saturday, back into the 80s with some nice conditions.